Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we got an update. Oh my goodness gracious, there is one more part of the update I have to show. Alright, let me plug the device back in. We already started the video, we'll just keep it going. I gotta show the Baba Shop, okay, so this data download, I mean, we'll just say it is disappointing. I was fully anticipating Goku and Cooler to have battle motions, and unfortunately they do not. You guys know I love battle motions, so I mean, them not having battle motions, like, legit for me is like a huge buzzkill. Like, I could only imagine how grand Final Form Cooler and Carnival Goku's was going to be. So I do ding this data download like significantly for this. Okay, let's just hop in game quickly. We're just gonna take a look at the battle, the Baba Shop, skip here, or like coin thing. Let's see. Okay. So it starts by giving us this little screen. So these are characters we could exchange for Dokkan Fest coins, which are all of my most important best units in the game. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Dokkan, thanks. These are all the characters I don't want to get rid of. Yup, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, dude. Yeah, it's the characters I never want to put into the fucking coins, man. I got it. All right, again, here's all the best units in the game. Characters we do not want to fucking put into coins. Look how much smaller it is from the yellow coin, right? Okay. These are blue coins, it's just the manga characters. And then we also have Carnival characters here as well. Okay. So these are just the different coins. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. It looks great. That's fine. Okay. Boom, it's that easy, man. Bingo. Okay. Nice. Well, that's exactly what we wanted. This is okay. This is not like shit like this is not insignificant. This is very good. Very, very, very good. Nice. All right, guys. So let's just kind of go through all of the information we've got. By the way, is global out of? I didn't even double check if global. Yeah, we're good with global. Global has got the data download as well. Perfect. Okay, that's good. Okay, so Goku and Cooler, they drop in 55 minutes. This was anticipated because they did put the exact day and time into the data, so we knew that was coming. They are, unfortunately, in the same EZA, but I thought that was pretty, to be fair, I did think it was pretty obvious from the news, right? I guess I'll tweet this out as well. This is one of those things where people are gonna be mad at this, but I would think that this is actually better, because we only have to grind one EZA rather than two. Well, no, because it is gonna include all the resources. Yeah, the only thing is that there will be stones, but they would just give those out elsewhere, right? Like for oh yeah, remember the 100 stones? Wait, is it available now? I guess that's another thing I gotta check. Is the 100 stones from beating Metal Coolers available now? People are gonna be mad because we do the same song and dance every time. But them making it one EZA is not a loss of stones. It's what is definitely the case is they're just placed elsewhere, right? I would argue this is better that we just do Goku and Cooler as the one EZA and we're good to go. This one I would argue is better. In terms of mission, oh god, okay, we just had the two. Okay, sure. So we got the EZA for them, and then we got the heated throwdown. 3 super boss, ugh, 9 turns and beat it. Super boss. It's only 3 super bosses characters though, right? So, sure. Yeah, whatever. Okay. There's no reason for us to be here. Yeah, because we have the upcoming information, right? It's just Dokan Frontier, which we'll look at. Quest mode stages, which drop in an hour, but maybe I'll get to them way later today. Because, like, Cooler and Goku, these units seem so grand. I mean, these are probably going to be hour-and-a-half long showcase videos for them, right? So, it's like, those might be the only videos we're doing today. To do 2 of those. Okay, so we got that. the heated throwdown, and then there's burst mode. Burst mode stuff like, you know, we know how that goes. This is the heated throwdown against superhero. But we are not able to see the bosses until it drops at 4 a.m. Right? Then here, wait, nope, we don't need this. Oh, we do need to go over all of the information here. So there's, oh my god, dude, they got a lot of bug fixes in, huh? Jesus. All right, let's take a look at all the bug fixes, and then we'll go through my tweets, and then we also have Dokan Frontier to look at. Dokan Frontier, by the way, drops on the 7th, and then this is still just sitting here on the 14th. Okay. Okay, so this fixed is so Int Piccolo is now fixed. Okay. So wait, let me see. Did he get nerfed, or is his wording just correct now? Oh, that means he would be. Wow, damn, they actually did nerf him. Holy shit. I saw people going, oh my god, they're nerfing him, and I was sitting here side-eyeing y'all like, my god, these kids they're doom posting again, man. Damn. My god. No, it is a nerf. Cause what was going on before is it was starting, like, his ability says 5th turn from character's entry turn, so that means his 3rd appearance, right? But the way the ability was actually working is it was 5th turn start a battle is what was actually being triggered. I was hoping that they would just change the wording to that and we're good, but they made it 5th turn from character's entry turn, which is bad. That's worse. That's much worse. That's, you know, Tech UI, AGL Broly, AGL Vegito Blue, right? Tech Fusion Zamasu, where, you know, 3rd turn from their 3rd appearance, which is brutal. This Piccolo is still very good. This makes him a little bit less effective, but this means a dodge build is much more important, though. Because, like, you do want, like, this guy will get you, he can get you killed. But his impact is also ridiculous. I will still be running him, but he is definitely worse now. That sucks. Okay. All right, so Piccolo is fixed. What is this? This is under certain conditions when attempting the mission, complete the specified support memory in the Dragon Ball story, it could not be completed. Okay, well, glad that's fixed. Cool. All right, then we have, this is a bug with affected events, serious or serious, supreme innocent battle. Just like a defensive down immunity not activating. Doesn't really matter. Pointless, but they fixed it. Cool. This is... The app may crash if you press the form change button on the card details screen. Okay, that would be annoying. So they fixed that. That's good. Server maintenance. Okay. We'll get to this in 1 second. What is next? This is a bug in Dokan Frontier. Yeah, please fix those. Any bugs in Dokan Frontier, yeah, please. Because people really hate the beat with only super attacks missions now, when those are some of the easiest missions in the game. The one against Goldo was just bugged. It was just a bugged, glitched mission, which they confirmed in the news and fixed, right? Then we also have this right here. So this is action breaks. We're a little bit messed up. They fixed that. That's good. Okay. Anything new in here? So, special move skip. Yep. Second and subsequent special moves. Only some characters are supported. So, other characters will be supported sequentially in the future. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly add this to a tweet. Yeah, this does make sense. Okay. All right, so we got the skip. Baba Shop looks much better. That's really good. Yep, which is good. Adjustable volume during movie playback, which were previously played at maximum volume. Okay, there is one last thing we could double check here. There's a couple more things I got to go over, but Battlefield. Is the Battlefield update in? Let's double check this. To me, this is a pretty big deal. No. The Battlefield update is not live yet. Okay, that's a future update. Okay. Gotcha. And then we also got the other bug fixes. Okay, so then we got Dokan Frontier, which is right here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, Dokan Frontier. So here are our new fights. We're fighting Colonel Silver, Major Metallotron, who's very obviously the Terminator, right? That's the point of him. Android 8, General Blue, Staff Officer Black, and then, dude, it's like this was, I was just like, oh, wow, okay. Then map 2 is Android 19 and 20 and Android 13, which I was not expecting. So those were kind of like, whoa, okay, sure. We're fighting the androids. So I guess that's where this is not the like Red Ribbon Army saga of OG Dragon Ball. What we're doing here is we're just kind of fighting Red Ribbon Army characters. So, I mean, this could go on for quite a while. Cell could be in here, all of the androids, Super 17 could be in here, you know, Dr. Zhro and Dr. Mew could be in here, and then obviously ending with, you know, the Gammas and Cell Max. So, oh, yeah. Dokan Frontier will probably end with the new Cell Max being the last Dokan Frontier fight of this batch. That would make a ton of sense, huh? I think so, yeah. And then we got the general missions right here. Again, July 7th is when this drops. I was talking about this. Oh, but this is not going to be a solo. Okay, so I mentioned with Dokkan Frontier in one of these recent videos how Dokkan is very dead set on pushing Dokkan Frontier, right? And I'm thinking that when they do Dokkan Frontier drops a lot of the time, Dokkan Frontier is going to kind of be like a stand, like I don't think they're typically going to drop it on a night like tonight, right? Where we have the Goku EZA, heavily anticipated, Cooler EZA, heavily anticipated. There's going to be a burst mode. There's going to be the heated throwdown event. There's new quest mode stages. They want Dokkan Frontier, I think, to be its own stand. Like that's the only thing dropping on a certain day, right? Is usually how they've been operating. But the 7th is going to be when the Tanabata banner drops. So, and there probably will be other content as well. So the next day to download, by the way, is probably on like the 6th would be my guess. The next day to download. So it's like not, this is one of those, like, you know, end of the week, start of the week data downloads. But then after that, like it's, you know, after, you know, our data download, which I think is on the 6th, it's going to be like another week until we see stuff. Plenty of time for me, I guess, to catch up on PS3 and Vita trophies before those stores are shut down. Can we look at, are the boss stats available? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter too much to look at it, but yeah, so like they get stronger as we hit them with Ki Blasts. Okay. I mean, we could save this for later, but we could just take a quick look. I looked through special cards and there's none. So I do think that's kind of bummy. I think they still could probably do that. You know, maybe just, right? Like they could, like, a Kid Goku can't still just be good here. You know, like, I was like, okay, Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks surely are good here, right? Nope. So, because I think the special, a way to make Dokkan Frontier, I think, easily and obviously better, to me, is to increase the amount and the strength of the special cards. Is like one of the easiest ways they could do this. Because I thought, like, some of those fights, like the Dokkan Frontier fight, where we were able to use the physical Kaioken Goku, he was really good. Despite the fact that he's a 8-year-old summonable unit with no EZA. And he was really good in there. So it's like, that showed me that, like, okay, like, I think they can make this work, but the special cards have to be more plentiful and they have to be stronger. Those are the two things. Okay, so there's Dokkan Frontier on the 7th. Let's just go through the tweets. So there's the data download. Okay, so, I mean, we started the video out with this. I mean, this to me is a huge L. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it. No battle motion for either is so bummy to me. That sucks. It sucks. Okay, so the super attack animation skip. Yeah, I did record a video of this already. Okay, so remember, this is for specific characters, right? 7th anniversary LRs, in my opinion, are the characters that need this the most. Now, I think the reason why this is not just divvied out to a million characters is because they're actually setting when the animation skip occurs. I think that's the reason why. So, and they mentioned, you know, in the little update that there's going, okay, so here it is right here. Boom, and then it just skips right to that, which is good. I mean, that does save, you know, that'll save a lot of time over the course of a run. But then, I mean, we get to these guys, And we know how these guys go, where they just super, 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 super. And most characters, like Final Form Cooler, who are designed to do a million additional supers, they have short and sweet super attack animations. These, like, are they're anniversary LRs, and they do not. They have these huge, sprawling, like, labyrinth animations, and you just see it play over and over and over. These are the characters that would benefit so greatly from the animation skip. Hopefully Dokkan makes them a priority, because even though, you know, they're beginning to age, but you know, they're still effective characters, and they're some of the most popular characters in the game even right now, right? If I said the gods fucking suck, people would be very mad, because they're a very popular character. They don't suck either. They frustrate me sometimes. Their dodge is not good enough in their transformed state, but yeah, anyway. And then further along in this video, I do Shadaima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, the one that they showed, he does of course have the skips as well. Because I mean, these characters, I'm not sure how many other characters would have this. I'm sure Proton could make like a tweet of how many characters specifically have this, but I know of 2 right now that have it: Daima Vegeta and Final Form Cooler. Both of these characters have the skip. All right, now the one thing about Daima Vegeta with the skip, though, is, remember, he has 3 different super attacks. So it's like, you know, we're going to be bouncing around between them. I think we get a couple of EX supers, of course, because I'm in a quest mode stage just testing shit out. So that's where Daima Vegeta's like, oh, let my bum ass bust out 50 EX supers. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we go fight Super Saiyan 3 Goku. What is he doing? Regular super, regular super, regular super. You already know his bum ass is doing that. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, then the Dokan Frontier fights. I was blown back by seeing Android 13 there. I was like, what, dude? First thought is, dude, Iron Kane is gonna have so much fun fighting Android 13, his favorite. I was like, what the hell? Android 13, what are you doing there, dude? Then the new Dokan Frontier is on July 7th. All right, so we got the Dokkan Frontier when that drops. Here I was comparing the animation skip to King Crimson, right? And I think the reason that it's not just for all characters is because they manually set it. Is I'm pretty sure what's happening with that. Yeah, so here's the new kind of like Baba Shop update, right? Just tweeting that out, which obviously is very good. Huge, heavily consolidates it. The 2 EZAs are the same. There's the skip. Battlefield update not live, and that is everything in the data download. Angels, let me know what you guys think. Honestly, to me, I mean, it's, you know, the Cooler and Goku are going to be very good, but I am pretty butthurt that they don't have battle motions. To me, that matters. I'm sorry. So this is a frustrating data download for me. I think the updates are good. You know, I do think the characters that need that animation skip are going to get it, but unfortunately they don't have it yet, right? So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.